Let me know if you know about this.
Okay.
All my hood slimmies and Prada mommies. See how we fall off in the club? It's nothing but love. Plenty bottles of Skinny Twisted and Sticky Bud. And it's 50-50 love. All across the board, dog. Gully respect Gully. Never floss for broads or get out of my character. When she back it up and after something good performs, I have you get up on it. Ma, I get it how you want it. Make you a new lady. Coca open her crazy. Now all day she two-way me. Type of shit like, ooh, baby. Everything you do is grateful, and models hitting lately, so all you can do is hate me. Ooh, what you know about that?
That's you.
What you know? That do sound like something I was right.
Did you say that? Gully respect Gully?
Yo, what you know about that, bro? Yeah, what you know about that?
I'm gonna always say Redman.
I use my red
Your
man
Red
tape
Man already?
I use my. I know, but I can only do it once.
Prodigy?
Nah. Nah. That was close. Well, not close, but
Cadillac Tie.
I got it. What?
Oh. That's
What? The two-way in the background? Fuck y'all niggas talking about. What you know about this right here, son?
I mean, shout out to Mr. Fingers.
Shout out to Mr. Fingers for this one, Paul.
Changed the game with that. Shit, Paul. I never would have.
Never would have thought about
Because I remember you when you got that line, but I couldn't remember where. I was like,
yeah, shout out to Cadillac Tie because I jacked that Gully respect Gully line.
that's crazy. Nah, nobody knew. That's the only line I knew.
Get out of my character when she back it up. But after some good performance, I had to get up on it. I give it how you want it. Make you a new lady. Poker open the crazy. Now all day she two-way.
Type of shit like, ooh, baby.
NoBarsOff. Huh. Yeah. MCs take no bars off.
Boardwalk Brown's back in the building, y'all. It's alliteration. Shout out to all the
is.
barbarians.
That's an alliteration too.
As well. Thank you.
Get your
Thank
barbarians merch.
Get your merch right here,
Get
man.
your merch for the No Bars Off barbarians.
Yeah. You
You
can
know what I mean?
check on the website in the description and get all that type of stuff.
True.
But yeah, man, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking. Have you seen the Mind the Game podcast yet or listened to it? LeBron and JJ Redick?
I have.
You haven't?
No, I have.
Okay.
Yeah, they're different.
Yeah.
They're different.
Yeah, it's shining the light on, the other side. And I wonder when I'm watching it, like, people are still playing the game. You're exposing so much.
Yeah, way too much. As far as LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, period. With the Golden State Warrior offense, the post splits, and some of these cuts and
Shit,
just
Draymond do that on his podcast. It don't matter.
he does. He does
too much anyway.
Yeah. I feel like when you're playing, you gotta stay.
Yeah, you gotta stay away from that, man.
But I brought that up because I feel like today's episode is more for the savants, the people that.
Who are we?
Yeah, but
I mean,
but we do have a entertainment factor where people kind of get enlightened with some of the stuff.
Well, we the entertainment, like
yeah.
I mean,
But
entertainment. But I mean, that's what the platform is for. We got to bring them the shit that they try to hide from you. That know that we got to shine a light on that. Like,
I agree. But some of these other shows are more reaction to what's hot, what just came out.
We ain't other shows.
So exactly. So I got to point out that this particular episode, I feel like, is for those that really care about the words, and that's what we do. We highlight the words.
We love the words, man. So you're gonna blame us for loving words? We like the words, man.
Yeah. You missed my talk with Skyzoo, where he really got into the difference between
nice and elite.
Nice
like
and elite
it is a difference. Like, it is a real live difference. Like, he's not lying. Like, I did watch most of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's right. Shout out to Skyzoo for the fill-in episode. I appreciate you for keeping the chair warm for me, and like, that episode was dope too, because not only the Saint Project, y'all go out and check that out too if y'all haven't checked that out.
Mind of a Saint.
Mind of a Saint revision.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's right. There is a difference between, there's what they say. I guess it's a big three still. They say there's a big three, and then there's everybody else. So I mean, there's levels to this shit.
Yeah, and marketing plays a part.
A huge part,
right? Because I feel like some people can be really good. A Russ, a Royce, Elzad, Lupe, whoever
everybody
you like, Mickey. But these three guys
Mickey's
get mentioned.
too.
These three guys get mentioned, because they're in that light. They follow the Jay, Nas, Big, whoever you had, Pac, Eminem, whoever you had in that mainstream that rhymed well, that was supposed to be kind of being the face of the league, like how we talk about the NBA. Who's the next face of the league? And these guys have been the face. It's been a while though.
It has.
It's been a while.
I mean, it's not often that the faces of the league change. Like, you know how that goes. Like,
but
even when they're past their prime, we
Right.
still, these are the guys. Like Magic and Bird were well past their prime when they were still the faces of the league.
True.
Before they decided to hand it off to Mike.
Yeah.
So that's just how it goes.
But I used to go around high school and ask kids, "Yo, who's next?" Because I would mention, "Hey, out of these three, this was the tail end of our era where these guys came on." But I said it's been like 15 years. Yeah, so I said, "Who's y'all?" And they would be like, they couldn't even wrap their mind around the concept.
Like, it's got to be somebody new.
They was like, huh? I was like, "It's Little Baby, the Baby." Your baby mom, like who? What? It's like I don't, and they wouldn't have an answer.
They
like,
just have an answer for you
because there was no one that encompassed what we're talking about that would have the rhymes and be respected and have the mainstream success.
And that's the thing. Like, there's always a pocket or a group of artists that are always caught in between the two. Like they're great with the pen, they're great with the words, but their marketability isn't great, or they don't have that pop crossover type look or effect or whatever. Or they may have that look, but they're not great with the pen. So you know what I mean? So there's always a pocket of rappers that are caught in there, but there's always some. I think those are where the jewels are. Like you gotta go through there and find the gems and jewels that are in there.
What's interesting about the guy we're talking about today, similar to Joyner Lucas, is that in today's times, you don't need the hits.
Listen, you're your own machine at this point.
You can be a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
LaRussell was showing you
by yourself.
Just putting out product, using your money to bet on yourself, making good visuals, and having a social media presence.
That's it. That's all it takes now.
Those three guys I just mentioned are really, really good at rapping.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like when you can harness that and package that on your own, like you don't need nobody to market it for you, or you don't need nobody to package it and promote it for you.
Yeah.
Like I said, you've integrated vertically at that point. You don't need nobody else.
Yeah. So if you are a savant, you're new to the channel, new to what we do, this might be an enlightening moment for you where we kind of play something that is not the hottest thing on the net right now, right?
More than likely, you probably haven't heard it.
If you haven't, take a couple minutes, tap in with us, ride out.
Yes, sir.
If you have, enjoy the breakdown and just what this guy does with the pen, man. Because
listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, they see the roads, they move the cones, they got my spot reserved. $700 tips for waiters, man, thank God this word. Used to only have a couple hundred up at SunTrust. Told my mom and dad, trust your son, I'm the one. Russ took a couple side streets, didn't take the main road. These employed by their ego, gatekeepers do not have gate codes. My bad, you see frustration fuels the flex. I do what I can and I let God just do the rest. Sue the refs, don't find the players, that's just gaslighting. Rappers fronted on me, look at them, backsliding, capsizing. I'm in Cap Martin, hopping on a yacht. You should've built a stronger shit before you went in 5 shots. Now you sinking, everyone went straight, they looked at me like, what you thinking? My gut is just my turn signal blinking. Y'all are local, you can't see beyond your zip code. South of France, but I can see Italy out the window. Sip slow, life goes fast if you let it. And anything I want, I'ma get it cause I said it. And I said it. Yeah, bitch, I said it. Self-love is when you look in the mirror and feel respected. A few investments that I've made a couple bucks on, but my accountant said there's no return like a Russ song. And he didn't lie, my overhead is lower than the bar y'all got for rappers nowadays. I'm losing hope again, I'm honing in on self-improvement though, but y'all are heartless. Self-destruction's the bullet, the youth is always the target. Your money's soaked in blood, you're rich, but at what cost? Rat snakes, the culture eats itself, dog, what odds? Right message, wrong messenger, I get it. But the truth is still the truth though, regardless of who said it. And I said it, I might regret it, but I said it. Heli to the telly, man, that's one hell of an entrance. I'm opening lines of credit, forward thinking. Wayne Rooney, work-life balance. Kick it with my bae like Jake Moody. Tipsy off the wine, bumping Nipsey to remind myself that it's a marathon, it happens in due time. Till then I'm planting seeds in this terrarium. Stars in the ceiling, is this a rose, a planetarium? Fame is a vivarium, I'm still inside the zoo. But this ain't new, I've just accepted you won't get my point of view. But more importantly, my own understanding means more to me. But shout out to the fans who supported me. And like I said, anything I want, I'ma get it. Cause I said it, and I said it, bitch, I said it.
I saw Russ talk about how his strategy, which, you know, makes a lot of sense. I wish I would have thought of this. Instead of putting out projects when nobody cared about a whole project, was he put out a bunch of singles and single after single until something caught on. And it's, you know, kind of genius, right? Because you sitting there trying to, yeah, you sitting there putting out an album, you know, when nobody cares.
A lot goes into that.
Yeah, but you thinking, yo, because a lot of us grew up like project based,
Right?
Like we want to put out a project,
yeah,
because that's what we know. Like when you're working on something, it's song. It's part of something.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah, they see the roles, they move the cones, they got my spot reserved, right? Which goes to everything we were just talking about, that you can be successful and be good at rap without the other shit.
Yeah,
nowadays.
Yeah.
So when
You don't need the machine no more.
yeah, people like Royce the 5'9" mentioned his car, Phantom or something. You're like, damn, you got a Phantom? Like this guy's mentioning the Rolls
Right.
casually.
Very
Casually. Right.
Opening statement.
And you believe
They
it.
got my
Like,
spot reserved. They move the cones. Like you can see that.
yeah.
I mean, you can see that.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. $700 tips for waiters.
And thank God this worked. What? Now think about that. Think about thanking God to be able to tip somebody $700.
Yeah.
And think about how grateful they must be for that. But you thanking God that you can even do it.
That's the dream too, right?
You know what I mean? Like
That's the dream, to be able to go
be
out.
like fucking Ginger at casino going around handing $100 bills to everybody. Hey, appreciate you.
Yeah. I think when you get older, you just want to just make people smile, man.
Son.
You know what I'm saying? $700 tips for waiters. That's
$700 tips?
an interesting number too to throw out there.
Right.
Because he used to only have a couple hundred at SunTrust.
Yeah. But I told my mom and dad,
Trust your son,
I'm the one.
Russ. So these are subtle mentions. SunTrust is a bank,
Man.
big bank out here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So you know he's from out here, but you relate to it, right? And you talked about this earlier, saying he might be too relatable. He might be too
human. Like he's too, like if that's his flaw, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't talk about none of the typical rapper things that you hear.
And when he does, it's always framed in the success. Like you see the plateau, you see the motion. So just even saying here, like I used to have a couple hundred. Like
I used to have a couple hundred or something. Like, and that's the opposite side of giving $700 tips.
Yeah.
Because I used to only have a couple hundred at all in the bank.
And
now I can just.
Who can't relate to that, right?
Listen.
No matter where you come from, at some point, you had three digits.
A couple 20s in the bank.
You had 3 digits.
So.
Sometimes 2. Sometimes overdraft.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Negative was a thing. I thought red was the color.
Right. So then he flipped SunTrust with Trust Your Son. I'm the one, Russ, and rhymes that. And still kind of going with the roles thing. Took a couple of side streets, didn't take the main road. These employed by their ego gatekeepers do not have gate codes. And that is, it's a slick line, a slick way to say what he's saying.
Right.
You know, to mention the gatekeepers who are employed by their ego. Not a boss, not a company.
Nobody.
Your
Nobody's
ego.
paying you to do this. It's your ego.
Your ego is your boss.
And I always tell people things like the problem with black people don't want to see everybody with it. They think you getting it is taking it from me.
I don't like that you're saying black people.
I know,
but it's the truth.
It's the truth.
And I don't like it.
It's the truth.
Because it's a generalization.
I'll make it as simple as this. Hundreds of pairs of sneakers are made.
Yeah.
I can see you with a pair on today. I can ask you where you get them from. Nah, I can't tell you that some my plug got these.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You gatekeeping. They have made 100 pairs of these sneakers.
Yeah.
You don't want me to get a pair because you got them. Where you get yours from? Oh, nah, some my plug got these. I can't put you. What you mean?
But that's slavery's fault. Nah, serious, because it goes back.
It does, but because I'm just thinking about like the context of it. Like,
yeah,
it's your ego that's causing you to gatekeep. Not nothing that's gonna harm you. Not nothing that's gonna take food off your plate. None of that. It's your ego. Like, I'd rather be the only one with it. So yeah. I mean, that's just it.
We kid around and joke about this sometimes. Even like when we shop in a sitcom and certain things. Even with this show, we like, yo, it's gonna take somebody other to see it and be like, come on through. This is great. And then somebody else will be like, how much that number, son? Like, I don't know.
Listen.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we get sidetracked. But look, but you see the kind of conversations that these words.
Yeah.
But these employed by the ego gatekeepers do not have gate codes.
But he says my bad. Like I just said,
my bad.
Because you see, frustration fuels the flex.
So now you see why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm frustrated, bro.
Alliteration, frustrating, fueling the flex that I just made, and fuel going back to the rolls and the main road.
I do what I can, and I let God do the rest.
Yeah. Sue the refs, though.
Sue the refs.
Don't find the players.
Don't find the players. That's just gaslighting.
Yeah. That goes back to the gatekeepers.
Son, man.
So we
sue the refs, man.
Sue the refs, round with fuel the flex. Sue the refs, don't find a play. Rappers fronted on me. Look at them. Backsliding. Capsizing.
I'm in Cap Martin hopping on the yacht, man.
Hold up. The rappers that fronted, right?
You fronted on me.
Nah, they backslide, backsliding.
Back. But you fronted on me. Now you, rest in peace to Biz. Now you caught the vapors. Now you backslide. Now you like, ooh, this is actually hot.
Yeah, and your career might be backsliding.
Capsizing.
Yeah.
It ain't as stable as it was. Now you rocky. You like,
right.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. And then he just throws out that he's in Cap Martin.
I'm in Cap Martin, hopping on a yacht.
On a yacht.
Bro.
While you capsizing. And the capsizing, like the kids say, everybody capping. Relating to fibbing and not telling the truth.
Listen, man.
Which goes to your front and backsliding because you was fronting on me and wasn't being true to yourself that this is really fire. So you was capsizing.
Now you capsizing.
And said you should have built a stronger ship.
You should have built a stronger ship.
Before you went and fired shots.
Now you sinking.
So this is a battleship reference from the capsizing to him hopping on the yacht. And it says
you should have built a stronger ship.
Your battleship ass firing shots
before you even got
bro. And now you sinking.
Which
goes back to the backsliding.
Son.
Everyone went straight. They looked at me like, what you thinking? That's a dope way to frame that.
Like everybody's going right past me.
Yeah, everybody doing what they doing in this linear straight line.
And I'm just paused like trying to see, and they like, what you thinking? Like, come on, let's just go.
Well, like I said, everybody was dropping projects, everybody dropping albums. And he like, nah, I'm gonna put this song out, and they like, what you thinking? Like, you doing this different? My gut is just my turn signal blinking.
So this is from everybody that's going straight. And everybody looking at you, asking you what you thinking. But I'm listening to my gut and what my gut is telling me to do, and my gut is telling me to turn. My gut is just my turn signal blinking. Like, I see where everybody else is going. But listening to my gut and, like, they tell you trust your gut, it's just my turn signal blinking. So while everybody else is doing this, my gut is telling me, nah, don't do that. It's better to go this way. So my gut.
So for the savants, right? For the savants, he started with the rolls and the cones got moved, right? And he tipped the waiters.
Yeah.
And then he took a couple side streets. He didn't take the main road.
Didn't take the main road.
Right? Talks about the gatekeepers and the gate code,
Don't
like
have
as
gate
if you're going into a subdivision or something.
Son.
Talks about his frustration fueling the flex. So you got fuel that goes into the car and the gaslighting that goes into the car.
Goes into the car.
Then he goes into capsizing on a yacht.
On a yacht.
Which is also a vehicle.
A form of transportation.
A form of transportation. You should have built a stronger ship. Now you're sinking. And then he goes back to the driving. Everyone was straight. They looked at me like, what you thinking? My gut.
It's just my turn
so
signal.
The feeling that he gets is his turn signal blinking.
I see everybody going straight. But my gut is telling me not to go where everybody else is going or do what everybody else is doing.
Because y'all are local and you can't see beyond your zip code.
Beyond your zip code. South of France, but I can see Italy out the window. What are we?
Yeah.
We're in a different country at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not only are we in a different country, but just the fact that I did all of this and I turned, like this turn took me to the south of France and seeing Italy out my window. Y'all going straight kept you in your zip code.
Backsliding.
Sorry.
Out the window. And then he does it again where he did the fuel the flex and sue the refs and do the rest. And now he's going zip code, window,
and it
starts the next bar
verse.
With the and rhyming with that window
out the
line.
window,
Sip slow.
Life goes fast if you let it. And anything I want, I'ma get it because I said it. And I said it. Yeah, bitch, I said it.
Yeah.
Man.
Self-love is when you look in the mirror and feel respected.
Son. Just think about that.
I'm trying not to like overkill people that are looking at us right now like
self-love.
Who is this? Right?
Self-love is when you look in the mirror and feel respected.
So how many times have you looked for respect outside of yourself? Like how many times you've been, y'all don't respect me?
Yeah.
I don't respect, you don't respect in this relationship?
Typically, the most times you look for respect is outside of yourself.
Yeah. A lot of times your issue with somebody is the lack of respect.
Mm-hmm.
How often are you looking in the mirror and thinking to yourself, do I feel respected? Like I wouldn't even know where to arrive at that thought to put it on in a verse, right?
And not only to feel respected by others.
Yeah.
How about you looking in the mirror and respecting yourself?
That's self-love.
That's self-love. Like,
yeah.
Like you respect the person that you see in the mirror enough to not do anything crazy to, like, nah, that dude right there, he got a good head on the shoulders.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, it says so much.
If that's not self-love, what is it?
It says so much.
Man.
A few investments that I made a couple bucks on, but my accountant said there's no return like a Russ song.
A Russ song.
And he didn't lie. And that's, oh man, that's betting on yourself and another, another way to say that, because a lot of times you ever get somebody hit you about like a pyramid,
sorry,
or affiliate program or something. You know what I'm saying? Like
one of those.
One of my people from like middle school or something like that was sending me messages the other day, slowly like building up to, hey, check out this link. And it's happened a couple of times, right? And in those instances, I think about, this may be a good opportunity. That may be a good opportunity. But I'd rather do this.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally, I'd rather this.
That's it.
Right.
like right here.
I'd rather invest in this, because we've invested a lot.
A lot.
And I think about that when there are other opportunities out there that I want to do something I control, that I enjoy.
Right.
So that's where that line
Son
brought me. Yeah. No return like a Russ song. Yeah, yo.
There's no return.
You can You can invest in whatever you want, but your music.
What's a better investment than that?
Yeah.
Than yourself?
And then he elaborates, though. This is the part that got me. My overhead is lower than the bar y'all got for rappers nowadays.
What?
Like this is a really,
I was
really
like,
dope
you
metaphor.
gotta be kidding me.
So the reason investing in myself
is the best investment.
Is because my overhead.
Is because my overhead is, I'm doing this at home probably. Like I'm
Right.
doing this in my basement in my own studio, putting out this fire. My overhead is lower. Like the cost is just lower than the bar that y'all have set.
But just think about those words.
Think
Overhead.
about no bars off, by the way. This is no bars off, just so y'all know.
Yeah.
But
think about the words.
Overhead,
lower than the bar that y'all said.
Son.
That y'all got for rappers nowadays. So going back to what we talked about with Skyzoo, about the low bar that's set.
Yeah.
Overhead lower than
the bar. So even visually, my overhead is lower than the bar that
right.
So.
And he's short.
Right.
So think about that.
Think about that.
Add that to it.
Son.
He like 5'6" or something.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, that's crazy.
And then to say I'm losing hope again. I'm losing hope. Like, and there was a point where I thought the game was headed in the right direction, but right now I'm losing hope again.
Nah, okay.
So as a result, because I'm losing hope again, I'm honing in on self-improvement though.
And he does it again. He's rhyming this first segment of the preceding the next bar with the ending of the last line. Yeah. So hope again, honing in on self-improvement though. But y'all are heartless. Self-destruction, the bullet, the youth is always the target.
Listen.
Which goes back. Do you think he knows self-destruction, that song? He knows it. He's heard it. Self-destruction.
He seems like the type that will have heard it.
Yeah. The youth is always the target. Your money soaked in blood, you're rich, but at what cost? Rats, snakes, the culture eats itself.
What ops?
That's crazy.
What ops? I mean, like the rats, snakes, the culture eats itself, dog. What ops?
And just thinking about a rat and a snake.
Yeah.
You know?
The rat. Yeah. The snake eats the rat. Yeah. The culture eats itself.
Yeah.
Son.
So there's no opposition.
What ops?
Yeah.
It's a circle.
Oh man.
I know. Right message.
Wrong messenger.
I get it. So I'm gonna put this out on in front of everybody. I know that I'm not the person that y'all expect to hear this from. I'm not the person that y'all want to hear this from.
And I may be not the right complexion.
That's a part too.
Right?
My hair may be too long.
Yeah.
For you to take me seriously.
Yeah. For you to receive any of this.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
That may be why I'm not in these conversations as well. Right message, wrong message. I get it.
The truth is still the truth. Regardless of who said it. And I said it. I might regret it, but I said it. So now we in a heli. To the telly.
That's one hell of an entrance.
That is a hell of an entrance.
It is.
I always said that line Jeezy said, when I get some money, I'm gonna buy me a chopper. And I ain't talking to AK, I'm talking shit with propellers. Fly to the club, make my old bitch jealous. That was crazy to me.
That's a trivia line. You should have saved that one. That's hard.
That was it.
Yeah.
Heli to the telly, man. That's one hell of an entrance.
Yeah.
Opening lines of credit, forward thinking. Wayne Rooney?
Yeah, I didn't know much about Wayne Rooney.
What? So he's the reason for the Rooney Rule, you know.
Oh, he's a soccer player?
This is
what?
Yeah, he plays forward for does he play forward? I want to say he plays forward for Manchester.
I think he old.
Yeah, he played. Yeah, he played forward. That's what I was thinking. He played forward for. I think it was Manchester or one of those.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's why I said I'm forward thinking. Wayne Rooney.
Yeah.
Work-life balance. Kick it with my bae like Jake Moody. But you notice how he used Wayne Rooney, English football.
Yeah.
Go with Jake Moody.
American
football. They both kicker, son.
Yeah. And then it says work-life balance because I kick it with
my bae. Like Jake Moody. I'm like,
Jesus
what?
Christ. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Tipsy off the wine, bumping Nipsey to remind myself that it's a marathon. It happens in due time. Rest in peace, Nipsey.
Rest in peace.
Ah, man.
Till then, I'm planting seeds in this terrarium.
Wow.
Son, just Google that. I'll tell you. Yeah. I remember having to make one of those back in like 5th grade.
Oh, you a smarty art.
Son.
You a
Trying
smarty.
to build one of them, man.
It's greenhouses?
Basically. This is basically like a greenhouse in a shoebox. But I'm planting seeds in this terrarium. Stars in the ceiling.
Is this
a
a Rose or a planetarium?
I'm like, get the fuck.
I always wanted to get one of them sky ceilings in the crib that look like
I did that
nighttime.
when I was 12.
No,
maybe.
I mean like a real,
like a real sky.
yeah, like they got it. What's that? What theater is that? They got the sky in the ceiling.
I know they got something like
Fox.
that in Vegas.
Fox, yeah. Fame is a. Does he say vivarium here? Fame is a vivarium.
Fame is a vivarium.
Vivarium.
I'm still inside the zoo. Sorry,
Yeah,
but this ain't no. I've just accepted you won't get my point of view.
but more importantly, my own understanding means more to me.
Like,
shout out to the fans.
shout
who
out to the
support
fans who supported me. Like, more importantly, my own understanding means more to me. Damn, I could care what y'all relate to and or
Yeah. Like I said, anything I want, I'm gonna get it. Cause I said it, and I said it, bitch. I said it.
yeah.
Like we said, this not for everybody. So I get it.
But
Cause I said it.
right.
Yeah.
But for the ones that get it,
Yeah.
like it's my gut is just my turn signal blinking is
He has some real poetic visual moments.
of just, and that's the funny thing. Like he has these poetic visual moments of just places in life that he's at.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not just events or occurrences that he's, places that he's been. These are visual of like the stage of life that he's in.
Yeah.
Which is wild to do. Like that's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
So
And he's painting pictures. A lot of these phrases are like tiny anecdotal pictures where you see something happening, and it's not just it's not just fucking your bitch. It's not just it's not,
this is true.
it's not simple. You know what I'm saying? And it's not typical. It kind of gives you the forward thinking progressive thought, and I like it, man. I think it's
I think when people
this is more my speed.
you had to do the dance. You should have did the dance with it. No, but I think when people are transparent like this and just really speak to a space that they're in as opposed to where they are, like what's going on, and they're like, hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm in the clubs. You know what I mean? I got the money gun and all that. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like when they take this approach and really it's like an adult, like, they see the roles, they move the cones, they got my spot reserved. Like this adult shit. Like everybody knows me here. Is like cheers. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's his spot. Move. You know what I mean? So I think he does a great job of kind of showing you what life is supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Nobody
this is where
cares,
I am.
though.
Like this, you know what I mean? I remember when I had just a few hundred of SunTrust.
Yeah.
Told my moms and dad, trust your son. I'm the one. Russ. Like I seen this coming, but and that that goes again to the whole manifestation thing. I get it because I said it. And if I said it, I'm gonna get it. So
I feel like we need him on the show. I feel like
we got to find him somewhere.
We appreciate him, and I don't know.
I think if anybody
how many
got
others
his contact information or Noah's booking agent, publishing, whoever you know, reach out to him and let him know we want to. Get him on the show because I think he's not as appreciated as he should be. But I guess like you said, right message, wrong messenger. I get it. But we get the message. So
yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, in terms of the Savant world, I don't think that he took bars off on this one. You can nitpick if you want, but
feel free. But I
bars off to me. So again, it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
We know this. It's not clickbait.
Listen, choose wisely. I'm telling you, it's not. This is not the regular everyday. Like, this is something where you have to really appreciate and be able to visualize what it is that he's saying and be able to kind of almost go into the mind of Russ and kind of listen to it exactly and picture it as he's saying it.
Right.
So it ain't for everybody, but to those who appreciate it, hey, this is what we're here for, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for becoming a barbarian and subscribing.
And getting a shirt if you like one.
Do what you do. And come back, please.
Why not?
Take no bars off. Peace.
Real spitters take no bars off. Huh. Yeah. MCs take no bars off.